been pretty active at camp. You've showed up in a lot of piles and tacklers. How do you feel about the way you played so far the last 2 weeks?
Our defensive mindset just going into it is total effort and structure. So everyone's just running their butt off to the ball every play, and then we're just trying to fit into the structure of the defense. And just so happens that some of those plays, the D-line did their job, getting great pushback and not letting those big linemen come off on me. And and when the D-line does their job, it makes it easy to do mine. And I've just been in the hole where they're trying to go. But really, it's just all about the structure of the defense and everyone else doing their job, and me being able to do mine.
Have you played alongside your brother at linebacker before?
I played alongside of him in high school and a little bit last year and throughout camp and throughout spring ball. And honestly, that's just the best thing about this whole thing. I mean, Kane went to Clemson, played 3 years there, and then transferred here just so he could play with me. And for us, that's something very special. Just being able to play beside him in our bond, and just it feels like every play I know where he's going to be and I know where I'm going to be, and it allows us to play a little faster and communicate a little better.
How have these extra reps with Ethan kind of recovering from injury helped your development?
I mean, we got one of the deepest linebacker groups in the nation, and really it just helps all of us who are behind Ethan. All that depth gets strengthened and stuff like that. Brian has came in and he's doing really well, has had a great camp this far. Prince Colley has came in, had a great camp. So really just with some of our linebackers getting hurt, it's just really helped strengthen that depth and get some of the younger guys rest, because you never know, man, when it comes to game time, we're going to need everybody. And this will let Ethan heal up and come back 100% and keep going at it every day.
Where do you think you guys need to improve in pass defense after giving up the big plays today?
Really it's just structure. I mean, that's why we do things like this. This is why we practice every day, just to keep improving our structure. And you can expect things like that when you got London, Will Shepard, Junior, Q. I mean, we got some pretty talented offensive players, and so explosives are going to happen. So it's just how well we can do our job and do it with total effort. Those things will come to an end, and as like it is with linebacker, our secondary is pretty banged up too right now with D-Rock and Mahoney. And right now, there's been a drastic difference between, the beginning of camp with some of those younger guys. I mean, they've really been doing great, and I mean, like Savion, Marlowe, I mean, even Payne Daniel from NBA are getting a ton of reps out there, and it's fun to watch them just improve and just going at it, and I'm proud of them.
Kane said a couple weeks ago you got a new number, kind of a new player. Would you agree with that, kind of your second year?
I mean, I guess it's just something that we do. You kind of have to earn your number here in this program, and so it's something cool that we do, and you feel like you earned it, so it makes it that much more special. I love 42. I mean, I'm always going to look at that number and love it, but I love 10 more. I feel like it makes me look more like an athlete, so that's kind of why I went with it.
Did anybody else try to get 10, or you had it right?
It's kind of based off of a point system in the spring of just like how much extra work you're putting in and stuff like that. And so I was able to choose it before anyone else was.
How many people wanted 10?
No, I'm not sure. I mean, a lot of people went before me. Tim was just still there when I was able to pick, so.